Hey everybody, it's been a long time. First thing I have to say is to all my subscribers, I thank you for hanging in there. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a very long time. I've been very sick. I'm going to share my journey of this last year over the next few months in some of my videos. And don't fret, we got FPV crates coming. We got an alien slam build coming. Oh, and a bunch of micro drones. So I'm getting things fired back up. We are going to have some videos coming. But the main reason I'm doing this video today is to give a big shout out to Dr. Fuhrman. If you don't know who Dr. Fuhrman is, he's an amazing doctor that has helped a tremendous amount of people. He writes different books for different health problems, everything from diabetes, heart disease, to weight loss. I have been suffering tremendous pain, seizures, digestive problems, and I'm finding out it's from chemical spray. I'm so frustrated with this. It's devastated my life, my daughter's life. I've complained for 20 years about my trees dying, but nobody cares. They just don't. Seen numerous doctors in the U.S. trying to figure out what's wrong with me, and totally clueless. I had to hear it from another country that I was suffering from spray exposure, as they call it. And I started, and I've tried so many things, it's just unbelievable that it was simple as these fellas right here. Organic microgreens. And, I was so shocked, even my Quaker Oat oatmeal has a ton of Roundup in it. And what our country won't tell anybody, especially the doctors, and that's why they can't help us, what glyphosate is doing to the whole world. Now, Monsanto's made their billions, they've bailed out and sold out and blah blah blah. But it's time that we take care of ourselves. I had to be my own doctor, read numerous books, sift through all the garbage, and I'm going to give some other shout outs. The organic chef, she was the first one that clued me. And what's so ironic about that is she's back here in the U.S. teaching big corporations how to eat because they're tired of all the health problems with their employees. When is greed gonna see itself for what it is? Anyway, Ann Wigmore. I just, can't put it in words what these people have done for me. And the way to eat clean, healthy food. Gerson Treatment Center in Mexico. Somebody suffering from cancer, there is other options. And killing our immune system, and I won't even get into all that. Just know that there's other options. And I know it sounds crazy because I had to hear it a few times before I was like, well, heck, let's try this. I've tried everything else. I've seen numerous doctors. They've spent $10,000 on testing, and they don't know nothing. They're wanting to cut me back open. Anyway, to Dr. Fuhrman, thank you, sir, for what you do. I don't really care about all the controversy that's going on right now. Like I've made statements before, I can't afford your supplements and fancy trips, but I could afford some used cookbooks, and they were so helpful. And even as I got the cookbooks, watching your videos on YouTube was, it was just like a light turned on. Oh, this is really easy. And once you get things set up, it's much faster than cooking, American diet. And I can't stress enough about these microgreens. You're eating live enzymes. The nutrient density is extremely high. And how I started out with this was another doctor, I read her book, I can't remember the name right now, mentioned eating greens first thing in the morning, setting the stage for your digestive system to digest the rest of the food you eat that day. And I tell you, there's a lot of truth to this. And the energy you get from the microgreens in the morning, you won't need coffee. You won't want coffee. That stimuli is dead to you once you do this. I mean, do it for 10 days. I guarantee you will feel tremendously better. There's many ways to grow microgreens. And, there's some videos that Doc's done on some of the stuff he grows at his home. Make sure you check that out. But the main thing I want to get across today is let's help each other. And all these doctors that are on the plant-based diet do agree on the plant-based diet, the main general thing. Now there's some things on the edges they don't, Dr. Fuhrman mentions soy milk, and I don't like it. So do I go on the internet and have a rampage that, we should boycott him and he's false this and false that, without listening to his side of the story? No, I don't think we should. He mentions almond milk in his book. Well, almonds cause inflammation for me. Maybe not for him. Do I go on a rampage? No. Because he's helping people. And what I'm trying to get across is these doctors should be man enough to agree to disagree and go on and help people. We have a whole country full of doctors that are educated by the chemical companies that don't give a crap about helping people. Just maximum profit. Greed. It always boils down to greed. And children that are sitting in children's hospital dying of cancer, greed. Our food shouldn't have all this garbage in it. I thought we learned from Vietnam what Agent Orange does. But no, we're going to put it on food. The whole world knows what glyphosate's doing, but we're forcing people to buy it. It just, come on. We want to make America great again. There's the answer right there. Organic food. For a farmer to grow organically, our government makes it a huge pain in the butt. Why aren't we helping the farmer grow organically instead of destroying the fish, destroying the grass, destroying the trees? They complain we have no rain. Well, when you destroy the grass and trees, there's no transprecipitation, which means there's no rain. There's so many excuses made for these billionaires to keep selling poison. Go organic. You'll never go back. Do the 10-day challenge. No dairy, no sugar, no wheat, no oil. Eat an organic salad once a day. And read up on the plant-based diet. It's wonderful. The food is great. Once you get started, your grocery bill will go down because you're not buying all the unnecessary junk that the food industry puts out there for us to buy. And yes, there's some self-discipline. Your taste buds are going to say, hey, this ain't all sugary and salty and all that good stuff, but aren't you worth it? Look at it this way. How many years have you been here? I'm 47. So I figure 47 of my years, I have abused my body and listened to the Great American Diet. And so I seen that I needed to give my body that 10-day challenge. And yeah, day 4 and 5's rough. Do them days on the weekend. But you're detoxing from poison. And once you get past, and if you can push on to 30, you're going to feel amazing. And if you need some help on how to cook stuff, here's the man. And he's got some free YouTube videos. Doctors that want to help people do stuff for free. They don't want, $1,000 bonus for sending somebody to chemo. You know, come on, America. Wake up. It's time to go green. I'm telling you, go organic, you'll never go back. Anyway, I've babbled long enough. I can't explain in words how wonderful it is to feel alive again after over 5 years of being trapped in a house, relying on people to bring me groceries. I can drive myself to the store. I have another year of detox from what I'm learning. And if you have any questions, put it down below. I will never monetize this video or any of them on health, because we need to get the word out and stop this madness. And yeah, the food industry is jumping in on the organic bandwagon, which is sad because you know they'll destroy it with greed. I mean, go on, I'll just give you an example on even dog food, which you don't even want to know what your poor dog's eating. But go to Amazon and look at Organics dog food. It was a great dog food for many years. And you'll read where people that fed it for 5 or 7 years or however long, and then all of a sudden it changed, and every dog's getting sick, including mine, you know. And my dogs are also sick from the spray. But it's because a big company, I won't say who, bought it out. And dogs are getting sick all of a sudden. Well, they're throwing in whatever they can cheap to make maximum profit. That's all it's ever about. Well, at some point, human health has got to come in. I'm telling you, if everybody grew microgreens in their house, our health expenses would go way down. But see, nobody wants that. They make lots of money on keeping us sick, making us sick. We're like a bunch of lab rats. And the 1% keeps making all the money while we keep suffering. You know, these farmers bust their butt to grow all this, I hate to even call it food, but, you know, whatever. And are they making the money? Well, some are. You know, some got brand new trucks every other year and brand new tractors. And then there's some that actually care about people. And they run the old equipment. And they farm the old way. And I would just want to give them a big shout out to and thank you. You know. But the younger generation, you know, they gotta have the newer stuff and bigger and better, and it's just sad. But the main person that's making on the money on the back of the farmer is the chemical companies. Billions, not millions, billions. And what's the end result? A world full of sickness. And do some research on Monsanto and who owns it now, and where did they originally get all their millions. These people are making millions, billions, trillions on death. And you don't have to be that person. You don't. You have a choice. Even though our country will not tell you you have a choice, you have a choice. So take the 10-day challenge. Eat clean food. Watch even them organic processed junk. It may be organic, but read the label. There's a lot of, you know, they're trying to ruin it, like they always do with greed. Anyway, I'm signing out. See you on the next one.